in the beginning, before I start, get two toys almost the same. The dog is smart. Like if you had a real bright ball and a light colored ball, they could like one more than the other. Believe me, I'm an old man. You don't even know how many dogs I've trained, okay? I can tell the difference in this, but the dog can't. Believe me, in the beginning, especially when you start to want to go to your fetch command, it can be difficult for the dog, okay? Also, these pliable balls that are a little bit slick. I can't hold Esme that strong on the hitting today because she has a tooth that needs to get fixed. But it's vital on that switch to hold your ball, bring it up, sit. Bring it up at a 45 degree that dog learns to fly and strike. This is your responsibility, not just the helper. You want the dog to feel secure and protection, it first feels secure through your play. Okay, turn that off. I'm going to show you my game. All great training starts with great play. If you don't have great play, the dog is never going to like you. It's never going to want to engage with you. The dog has to want to work with you, engage with you. It wants to learn that its focus, it's the pushing on me, wakes my ass up to work with her. We train a circle. Everything we do touches, but the core of that circle is prey drive, and that's why all great training starts with great play. If you don't water that prey drive through great play, what is your poor helper supposed to do? Sweat his ass off and beat the dog with a whip to make it reactive? Are you really that lazy? A lot of people are, okay? All great training starts with great play. At the very beginning, it's not going to be to the end level like I have Esme today, but you'll get there. What's important to watch today is the command switch. When the dog comes back to the second toy, the reward for switch becomes everything to the dog. It gets to come back to me, fight me, play with me, engage with me. This is everything. The switch reward has to become as important to the dog as biting the helper. Think about that. That's why most of you can't control your dogs in protection, because biting the helper is the most important thing in their fucking life. And that's why you stop working your puppy and first train harmony and obedience, okay? But I want to say again, the switch is everything. And then you'll see how I train after the dog knows the switch really well, the fetch command. And if you can't see how great that is, how it helps your dumbbell, but where it really is, again, is a return for the switch, okay? Oh, I have a command for the toss. Throw. And when I back up on the switch, 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 and she strikes. Out. And once again, I have a command for the throw, for the toss. The command is throw. Throw! I want her to start to understand her physical actions have words from me. Switch! Switch! And I could hold that thing, the ball, and Esme would bite it like a monster. And I can't tell you how important that is. This thing is slick, okay? But Esme, through training, has learned to bite hard, all right? Out. Now, that part is easy. Now we'll start to progress to more. You want to work? Throw. Now we'll go to the fetch. Esme, switch. Grab your switch toy. Good point. Fetch, fetch, switch. And as soon as they touch it with their nose, back to the switch command. But the dog has to understand strong which switch is, okay? And lots of times when you say fetch, you got to go kick it first to get the dog. But as soon as it touches, back to you on the fetch. Out, fetch, switch. Good girl. And you see, can't you see how you can use that with the dumbbell? Fetch, switch. And you can see there how you can start to use that with the dumbbell. Flat, flat, Clutch. 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 Many times before my protection, I'll come up and play my game. Throw, switch, okay? When I'm teaching my dog the blinds, one's one blind well, as it circles and comes back to me, my command initially is switch. Maybe I'll search 3 blinds and then play my game. Maybe during the back transport, I'll tell my dog to stop, have my helper step back and relax his emotions, and then I'll play my game again. Many times when I call the dog out of the blind to the heel position, I play my game. I can't tell you enough. This I can do with my beginning dog 5, 6, 7 times a day. You must ingrain this game in your dog. That's it.